Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Sipping Tea, and today I'm going to tell you all about all of the news and updates starting today, the 6th of September 2022. However, before I get into that, I just want to make a very special thank you to my new Patreon supporters, and existing of course as well. So a very special thanks goes to NB Hollywood, Nagar898, and of course Tragic Nemesis. Thank you ever so much for your support with Patreon. It does enable me to continue making these videos, all three of them a week, and helps me cover the cost of the rather expensive equipment that is required to produce these videos. So, with that all being said, let's get into it. So to kick things off today, I'm going to announce that there is a new premium tank in World War II available. It is essentially a copy from the Cold War variant of the NM116. So this is an American Tier 8 tank destroyer. Something that will no doubt be extremely good if it is anything like its Cold War variant, which is, well, that tank in Cold War is exceptionally good, one of the best ones you'll find in Era 1. So if it's anything like that, then yeah, this tank is going to be something rather special. The only thing to keep in mind with, of course, just like any premium tank that goes on sale, is the price. So the NM116 Tier 8 does come in 3 different price formats. So you've got the primed bundle, which is of course the tank along with the hero skin for it, some equipment as well, so advanced optics, advanced concealment, advanced loader, 7 days of premium, 20 lots of ×4 commander XP boosters, and 20 lots of ×3 vehicle XP boosters. You get all of that for a whopping 16,450 gold, which is extraordinarily expensive. So yeah, I mean, use your judgment, I suppose. I think that's quite a lot of money. The next one is the fully loaded bundle, so the tank, the skin, 7 days of premium, and those same boosters. So that is for 15,250 gold. So basically, it's all of the same as previously mentioned, with the exception of the equipment. So you're paying 1,200 gold for the equipment. And finally, there's the base bundle as well, where it's nothing glamorous. It's literally the tank for 10,900 gold, which for my personal standards and opinion, that is right on the absolute upper limit of what a tank on its own should cost. So you know, there's some things to consider with that. The cost is, well, it's pretty high, isn't it? But nonetheless, that tank is now here. It's likely to be an exceptionally good tank, and it will remain on sale right up until the 20th of September. So you have a couple of weeks to decide if you want to spend the gold on that one. Moving right along, we have a new contract now available right through from today until the 27th of September, and that is the Deadbolt. So if you haven't got the Deadbolt already, now is your opportunity to do it, and if of course you have already got it, then you'll get the silver equivalent for it. It probably won't be very much, as it is just a tier 5. Moving on into challenges and events, we've got a new Earn challenge as of today, which is with us through until the 13th of September, and that is honouring heroes. So this is where you will be able to earn John Garvey, the premium 3D commander. That's the chap who is in the firefighting outfit, if you otherwise didn't recognise the name. So of course he comes with 3 open skill slots, along with an additional fixed 30% XP bonus earn rate. All you have to do to earn this this commander is placed in the top 5 XP earners on your team in 30 battles. So if you've played 30 games and you've done better than the than 2/3 of your team, you'll earn that relatively quickly. That is available only in multiplayer. It does exclude co-op. From there we move on to Premium Bonus 13. So this is where you'll be able to get additional XP and silver plus 50% for both whenever you play any of the tank lines that I'm about to mention. So that is the BMP in Cold War. So the BMP 1 through until the BMP 3, you'll get a plus 50% boost for all of those. And then into World War 2, it's the IS-4 line. So it starts from tier 5 with the KV-1 Heavy, it goes all the way through to, of course, the IS-4. You'll get an additional 50% silver and XP for each game you play within those lines. And finally, the T110E4, so the E4 American tank destroyer. It is a tank destroyer and definitely not a heavy tank, of course, but yeah, it starts from tier 5 and of course through to tier 10. So if you haven't got those tanks, then now is the time to do it. From there we have the September challenge, so where this is an opportunity for you to earn the Rheinmetall Scorpion. So this tank, I do remember this quite fondly. It was a tank that I'd always wanted for the longest time back in the day, and just couldn't get it. I couldn't afford it at the time. I wouldn't be able to afford it to buy it now, really, but anyway, that's with us for more or less an entire month, so until the 4th of October. It gives you an opportunity to earn that German tier 8 tank destroyer. So yeah, do check out your challenges there to see in detail what you need to do, but more or less it's just play the game. From there we have special sales, so this is more just a reminder of what came about on the 30th of August. So it's the American Tier 7 Minuteman. You can buy that for $9.99 or your native currency equivalent. You get that tank, 850 gold, 3 days of premium, and 10 lots of 1.5 times silver boosters. Moving on from there, weekly sales. So again, I'm not going to do this to death because it's just going to be quicker and easier for you to check the store tab in the game. But nonetheless, you've got the T32A Proto at half price, 5,950 gold. You've got some 20 lots of 1.5 times silver boosters just for 870 gold. That's, I think, quite good actually. That's a decent price for those. And then some lower tier tanks as well, sort of mercenary tanks, some British heavy tanks. It's all so far armoured brawlers. That's looking at World War II. Then you've got the Leopard VT2 Primed on sale for 11,050 gold. That is a lot of gold. It does exceed my sort of 10,000 gold limit. However, you do get improved vents, advanced loader and gun stabilizer, along with 7 days of premium and 20 lots of ×4 commander XP boosters and ×3 vehicle XP boosters. So you could probably justify that, I think. Failing that, there is a fully loaded bundle, but there's also a base bundle where you can just buy that tank for 6,450 gold. And there we go, that may well represent decent value right there. Moving on from that, Super Savings, formerly known as Personal Offers. Weirdly, I don't know why, but they have sort of shot themselves in the foot a little bit here, because they have the Rheinmetall Scorpion G, which is just simply a named version of the tank that you can earn for free. So you can, upon earning 8,000 experience in the game, get that tank for half price, or indeed you could just earn it for free over the course of a few weeks. Moving on from there, upon earning 16,000 XP, you can get half price on the Swedish Tier 8 Stark STRV S1 tank destroyer, and finally, upon earning 24,000 or more XP in the game, you can get a 50% discount on the Chinese Tier 8 112 heavy tank. That tank, if you don't have it, really good. It's a preferential matchmaking tank, and the armor is extremely good. It's very trolly armor, so you can go in there, preferential matchmaking, and if you angle that tank nicely into sort of a diamond shape, if you will, so more or less the corner is pointing at the enemy, yeah, you're golden. They're going to really struggle to pen you in the majority of cases. Yeah, really good tank. Big fan. Not without its shortcomings. The gun is somewhat underwhelming, but obviously it's a preferential matchmaking tank, so it has to have some sort of drawback. Moving on from there, reminders regarding the contracts. So keep in mind that all of these, of course, the dates that I'm about to mention, you will be able to have an extended week on the end of any of these dates where you can spend a ludicrous amount of gold to buy out the contract if you fail to actually earn it for free within the allotted time frame. So the Thunder Bucket, you can earn that for free until September the 19th, Long Reach until September the 26th, the Cruncher until October the 10th, the Tusk November 14th, and finally the Chisel December 19th. So yeah, get your skates on if particularly those first few where it's within the month, you need to hurry up and get that. Beyond that, it's just a reminder about the daily battle challenge where you can earn the German Tier 9 Kampfpanzer 50T medium tank. Very good tank, worth a decent amount of silver if you've already got it, so you may as well earn it. You've just got to play a battle every single day where you earn at least 250 XP, and you will be able to earn that tank. I believe you've got to do it 30 times if memory serves, but they give you sort of a 40 or so day window of opportunity, so you can miss a day or two. And that more or less rounds up the news, really. Nothing else is new this week. It's just continuations from the previous week's promotions like skins and the Caliban and so on. So yeah, nothing that you perhaps don't already know. So yeah, that is the end of the news for this week. I just want to once again say thank you ever so much to my patrons, so Tragic Nemesis, Niger898, and of course NB Hollywood. Thank you all for your very generous donations, and to those of you who are still listening at the end here, if you fancy supporting me financially, it doesn't have to be a huge amount, it could be a couple of dollars a month even, it all helps. By all means, if you feel if you're feeling generous, then please do click on the Patreon link below. There's also another link for Coffee, which is another means of doing much the same sort of thing as Patreon, just a different platform. And finally, of course, don't forget to follow me on Twitter so you know when my videos go live, and you also know when I go on Twitch and of course Twitch. Did someone say Twitch? Yes. Follow me on Twitch and you'll be able to watch me make a bit of a fool of myself live whilst playing tanks. So, with all that being said, I hope you have a fantastic week of tanks. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.